APC, PDP, Labour Party, Accord, and the rest. Yes, they are right, but it is beyond that. Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Moshood Brief. In our last episode, we discussed insecurity in Nigeria, complaining about how it has made Nigeria a battleground for the militia, how it has made almost 70% of Nigerians homeless, how it has claimed a lot of lives and properties, how it has made many Nigerians vulnerable to the extent that if any Nigerian have a project to execute or a contract to get in a faraway distance, he or she would think twice before embarking on that journey just because of these insurgencies and insecurity in Nigeria. May God help us. But today, we will be exploring the political parties that we have in Nigeria. What do you understand by political parties in Nigeria? Many Nigerians, when they hear political parties, what comes to their mind immediately is just APC, PDP, Labour Party, Accord, and the rest. Yes, they are right, but it is beyond that. A political party is a group of people with similar political beliefs and goals who come together to contest elections and seek to govern a country. A group of people with similar political ideas who come together to contest elections and seek to govern a country. That is what a political party is. These political parties decide almost 60% of who and how we get our leaders in Nigeria. Since we are in a democratic system of government, there is no how we can do without these political parties. Give options to Nigerians so as to choose whoever they want as their leaders. And once the leader is chosen, he or she begins to govern. Let's look at the functions of these political parties. One of their functions is that they contest elections by presenting political candidates. After they might have conducted their primary election inside their party, amongst themselves, then they will now present their candidate to INEC. That this is who we want to represent us at the federal level, at the national level. The candidate goes on to face off with other candidates in other parties. Also, they form government after winning elections. Once they win an election, they will form a government because they now have more power to their power, and they become the King Kong. Also, they develop and promote public policies. They also educate and mobilize voters. They talk to people, vote for us. They canvass, they persuade people, vote for us. They vote for us. This is what we'll give you. This is what we'll do for you, and the likes. Represent the citizens also. In as much as we have them as our leaders, after we might have voted for them, elected them, and they represent us at probably the federal level, the state level, or anywhere, because all of us cannot lead. That's why we have them as our leaders. Lastly, they recruit and train future political leaders. That's why we see that in some past few years, those that were leading us are no more leading us now. We now have new leaders. They are recruiting and training new future politicians and political leaders so as to maintain the continuity and the consistency. So anyone